FUBO has been on an absolute rampage, up over 40% on the week with no signs, and I mean absolutely no signs that it's going to be slowing down at all. We're talking about a company that made the Forbes Next Billion-Dollar Startup list in 2019 and recently got the Motley Fool Double Down alert. Heck, even analysts are loving it, with Wedbush giving the company a $40 price target. But is all of this just some crazy hype as we've seen with other companies in the past, or is all of this actually warranted? Well, in this video, I'm going to be going over everything, and I mean everything that you need to know about FUBO so that you can make your own informed decision. And then I'll be sharing my thoughts on the company and giving you my prediction on where I think that this stock may go. So don't you go anywhere because we're going to be starting right now. Hey, what's going on? It's Pat from Top Ticker Trades. If you're new here and you want to learn how to use stocks and options to make your portfolio go parabolic, make sure you start now by subscribing and tapping that bell so you never miss an upload. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video. This is going to be the first time ever on this channel that FUBO stock is covered or being covered. And moving forward, I'm going to be providing you with timely updates on all the progress with this stock. So basically, I'm trying to tell you that we're going to be tracking all progress from here on out. Now, I want to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen, but before I do, I would like to ask you to please consider giving this video an early thumbs up, as it greatly, and I can't stress that enough, helps to support this channel. I put a lot of time and effort into each video so that we could all make money from the market together. And if you're not part of the family yet, I want you to join my family. We're growing fast, both as a community and financially by the day. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to tap that bell so you have access to videos as soon as they come out. So let's quickly talk about the story of FUBO. Who are they? Where did they come from? So to give you guys a quick background, they were founded in 2015, and they pretty much introduced a live streaming platform to serve the needs of US soccer fans that were unable to watch international soccer leagues. And they quickly learned that soccer fans wanted three things. They wanted a greater breadth of sports and entertainment content, they wanted an intuitive user experience, and they wanted exceptional value in a very short period of time. I don't think it's an exaggeration for me to say that FUBO is quickly becoming the leading sports-first cable TV replacement service for the entire family, because now they offer a wide variety of sports and entertainment content, and their prices are very reasonable. I would even go as far as calling them cheap. They've got over 110 channels, and even around 50,000 live sporting events. This would include both the regular season and postseason for leagues like the NFL, NBA, and the NHL. So the company uses a proprietary data and technology platform which is optimized for live TV and sports. This platform is what allows them to regularly offer new features and roll out new functionality that gives them an edge over their competition. They're also the only virtual MVPD to stream live sports in 4K. So for example, they streamed Thursday Night Football, and they recently streamed the World Series that's on Fox, and that was also in 4K. So another really cool feature allows customers to watch up to 4 live streams simultaneously through a recently added multi-view feature on Apple TV. FUBO's platform allows the company to offer a more personalized premium viewing experience for sports. This is really reflected in their recent reports, highlighting customer satisfaction relative to their peers. Their app ratings also reflect this, and so does their improving retention. But I think the part that makes me the most excited of all is that they are expanding into the online sports wagering market, and the company does believe that this could be just as valuable as their fast-growing online ad business. So essentially what this does is provide an opportunity to combine a sports wagering service with a leading live sports streaming package. And while FUBO is still working on their online wagering strategy, they explain that they look at it from a 3-bucket perspective. One is the acquisition advantage. 2 is an engagement advantage, and number 3, they have a monetization advantage. For acquisitions, you should think of it as them starting with 500,000 paid subscribers, and what you've heard from their ability to sell attachments this quarter, they think that they're going to be able to also sell in a lot of wagering opportunities. Number 2 was on the engagement front. They have over 50,000 sporting events on the platform, and they're getting people to watch over 120 hours per month. There are going to be ample opportunities for them to really drive that forward. And then the third piece is the monetization advantage. So obviously getting players to play is important, but think about the value from a retention perspective, getting people to churn out less, and also from a monetization perspective in terms of advertising sales. They have everything that they need to build a stable business around this. While I have you here, I wanted to quickly tell you about the brand new First Trade app, available for mobile or PC. The platform will give you access to powerful and easy to use tools and allows you to trade with less restrictions, zero commissions, zero fees, and you can use the first link in the description below to download a free stock today without having to deposit any money. This will greatly help out the channel and is always appreciated. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. I personally think it's a genius idea. I think that this company is going to blow up. I mean, the opportunities are literally, endless here. I would say that even after the recent run-up, this company is highly undervalued. The growth that we're going to see out of them is going to be absolutely insane. If you compare them to a platform like Netflix, they're much cheaper to buy. They currently trade at about 7 times forward their sales valuation, and about a 10 times price to sales ratio, just like Netflix right now. So I have no doubt in my mind that this company will take off sooner than later. If you look at their growth that's expected for even the end of this year and going into next year, it's absolutely insane. So let's take a look at the financials real quick. Revenues were up 47% to $61 million. That's well ahead of the guidance range that they provided of $52 million to $55 million. And their business is really comprised of 2 components: subscription revenue, which was up 64%, and advertising revenue, which was up an amazing 153%. Ad revenue for the quarter exceeded 12%. And to put that into context, 2019 ad revenue represented roughly about 8%. Paid subscribers at quarter end totaled 455,000, and that's 58% above the 288,000 that they had last year. Net additions came in at 167,000. That's almost 100% year over year. Margin expansion for the first 3 quarters of the year also came in ahead of estimates. In January, they said that their goal was really to expand their margins by about 150 basis points on a quarterly basis sequentially going forward. Adjusted contribution margin came in at a whopping 16%, and that's really due to the timing of content drops and the addition of Disney and ESPN. But from a normalized basis, that's roughly about 10% to 10.5%. This result was really driven by 3 things. They had a price increase of $5. They had better merchandising, and by selling 800,000 attachments versus 235,000 attachments in the year prior. That's an increase of 240% year over year. The outlook for quarter 4 is extremely solid. They are raising their full year guidance not only for 2020 but also for 2021. The growth of advertising, or of their advertising business, has coupled with the strong attachment rates on value-added services such as their cloud DVR and the ability to stream on multiple devices continues to improve margins. Fubo's differentiation in the marketplace, which is sports-focused programming and a tech-first user experience, firmly positions the company for long-term growth and massive success. Total revenue was $61.2 million, in the third quarter, which is an increase of 47% compared to the pro forma revenue in 2019, and an increase of 71% if they include FaceBank AG's revenue last year. This growth was driven by continued strength across all revenue segments. Subscription revenues increased 64% year over year, and advertising sales increased 153%. As you can see, this company is literally growing like a weed. But one thing that we didn't see in these numbers is the future growth that's going to come from this company getting into the sports betting industry. Now, you've heard me talk about stocks like LCA before, and you know that I'm expecting big things for them, especially with the catalysts that we discussed were coming for stocks or companies like LCA, which is actually Golden Nugget Online Gaming. But now you got to consider that the same catalysts that apply for those stocks are going to be now applying to this stock because it's entering the same industry. But the difference here with this stock or with this company is that this company has a large amount of subscribers and it's growing fast. I mean, they're growing rapidly. And these subscribers are going to be, a lot of them are going to be focused on sports. Now, they may not specifically be into sports betting or placing wagers, whatever you want to call it. However, you gotta assume that this company is gonna be trying to sell them on that, and at some point they're at least gonna try it and maybe be converted into customers that are participating frequently. So this is something that, you know, we can't really determine or project the growth for at this point. We don't know what kind of conversion rates they're gonna have. But over time, and I think we'll be able to tell very quickly once we actually see some data on this. But personally, I think that this is something that has the potential to be, I mean, out of this world, parabolic, explosive. I mean, this is huge. I see this as, you know, the opportunity of a lifetime. Just the simple fact that Fubo differentiates itself from other streaming platforms through marketing itself as a sports-first streaming platform sets the company up to potentially even dominate the sports betting sector of iGaming, because they will have access to a market that is so closely related to that sector that it shouldn't take too much effort to be able to convert their streaming subscribers into also being users of the sports betting platform. Now, another factor here is that Fubo is the first mover on the sports first streaming platform, which means that they're gonna continue to see huge growth there because they're gonna be dominating that industry and they're gonna be hard to basically compete with. So they're gonna most certainly keep contributing to the other sector, or these subs here that they're getting are going to be contributing to the other sector, the sports betting sector. So I see this as an easy 3 or 4x stock in 2021, and I feel that I'm being overly conservative in even saying that. I don't think that people really grasp the potential of what this company can do and what the stock price will do. This is going to be a big play, mark my words right now. Congrats, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of the video. If you like what you watched, make sure you subscribe because I put out videos just like this one every single day. And please do me a favor and smash that like button if I helped you in any way, because it really goes a long way in helping the channel out and keeps me motivated to make videos every single day. Now, there's a lot of work involved, a lot of research, and a lot of time and effort into editing and putting these out daily for you guys. You can subscribe from your screen right now, or if you want to watch one of my other videos, I'm sure YouTube has some good content picked out for you on the left-hand side of your screen now. Thanks for sticking it out with me till the end, and I will see you guys in the next video.